Yo, what's up? What's up?
Can
What's
you
up?
see me? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. I can see your beautiful setup, man. Your setup looks like it's absolute vibes out there.
Oh, thank you.
Way
So
better than
glad to be
mine.
here. No, no, don't say that.
Now, where are you from, by the way?
I'm near Switzerland, near
Switzerland.
Geneva, Switzerland. Yeah.
And you said right now it's like what 6 p.m. there?
No, it's like half past 4. So
Okay.
it's okay. It's middle of the afternoon.
Nice, nice. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I know you're a busy man. You got a lot of things going on, so I appreciate you making time for this. You know, hopefully it's we have some fun today. We got a lot of entries in the contest. I was taking a look this
Yeah.
morning, man. We got about 50 entries. So the way I'm thinking we do this is we shortlist the top 10, maybe the top 15, and then I have a scoring system here that I made in Google Sheets right here. So basically, what we'll do
Okay.
is both of us are gonna judge the designs on the concept. So that's
Okay.
like the idea behind the design and how like deep the idea is per se, and then we're gonna judge it on the execution. So like how good the lighting is, how good the shadows are, all the placements of all the elements and stuff like that. And then I feel like we should rate everything out of 5. So like I have a category for concept, I have a category for execution, and then same for you. You have concept and execution. So we rate out of 5. So the total score a design can get will be 20 maximum.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, that's why like because we have so many, I think we should first start with shot listing like the top 10, and then we can like critique each one of those top 10, and
Hmm.
like maybe spend like 2 3 minutes talking about each one, and then give it a score based on that. Because if we do that with 50 designs, bro, we're gonna be here for a while. So
I know,
that's
right?
yeah. What do you think of that though?
I think it's a great way to judge every piece of artwork that's been and be put in there. And I think the way that you divide it into one side for the concept and one side for the technical aspect, it's a good way because sometimes you will have a great concept but poor, very poor technical skill in the way of doing and creating that concept, and no other way the concept isn't really present but the technical skill is really impressive. So that's a good way of trying to provide a note on these artworks.
For
Okay,
sure,
I like
for
it.
sure. All right. Before we get started, Terry, I saw your recent poster for the NFL. So I
Oh
have a
yeah.
question. So is Terry's studio, is that just you, or how many people are in the studio?
Oh, so for now it's just me, but I've been opening for freelancers to join me because I realized that there's only 24 hours in the day and I can't split myself many clones to complete the client's project. So I'm just looking out for graphic designers, art directors, motion graphic artists, every people that can help me. I'm always,
But you do
you know,
like you do everything on your own?
for now, yes,
Like
and that's why I need some help.
no, like even the what's it called? The 2K motion graphics. You did those? Bro, you
Yes,
you are talented, bro. God damn. I thought like,
thank
bro,
you.
I thought you were just a designer, and then you have like people who do the motion graphics, then you have people who do the other stuff. No? Damn.
No, at the beginning, at first I'm a motion graphic artist,
Yep.
and I realized that my graphic design skills sucks a bit, so I needed to keep up the level, and
That's cap.
that's why I switched to designing artworks,
Damn,
and
bro.
now I do both, creating artworks and animating stuff,
You're
2D and
talented, bro.
3D.
Teach me your skills, man. Damn. You're good.
Thanks.
All right, bro. Let's get into it. I'm just trying to figure out the best way. If I should, because I know you can see yourself right now. I'm trying to
Mhm.
figure out what way, and now it's just weird.
That's tricky.
Um, Wait, let me see. So if we go in here, um, now I can't see myself or you. Um, Bro, how do I do this? Let's see.
Isn't there a setting where you can share your screen and we can still see your camera.
Because I'm doing this through OBS, so maybe I shouldn't use OBS, you think? Let me see.
Uh,
Maybe I just do this, and then... Sorry, one second.
yeah.
Camo. You can't see me right now, right?
Oh, we can see you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But you can't see my screen.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so...
Maybe there's setting maybe on the bottom saying share your screen and
Well, yeah, the issue with that is I got an ultra wide screen, so I don't know if because if I share the whole screen, it looks weird. See? Um,
oh,
yeah, so I'm just trying to share a specific part of the screen. Maybe I do that through OBS. One second. Let me see. Sorry about the technical stuff again, guys. I apologize. Let's see.
okay. On live stream it's always happening, always mic stuff or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
camera stuff.
Do you stream normally? Have you streamed before?
Oh, like it's been like 4 or 5 years. I used to stream on Twitch and
I see, I
so
see.
many times to set up the whole thing, and I just dropped out of streaming.
Okay. All right, question, Terry. Can you see my face now or no?
Yes.
Okay, and you can see the screen.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Um, are you? Is there any way you can record this? Because I'm not able to record it with my face and your face in it. All I can record is a screen. So, is there any way you can record the stream today?
Let me think. Maybe if I record my screen.
Or if not you, like even anyone in the chat, if anybody could just record whatever you guys are seeing, so then I can make a VOD and post it later, so that people who are not here can see it if they win.
I think I can, but I think I'm hearing you twice. I
You're
don't
hearing
know
me
where it's coming
twice.
from.
One sec,
Yeah.
one sec.
I don't know if it's just me or if all the everybody watching us. It's the same.
How about now? Can you hear me twice still?
No, just once.
Okay. Okay, great. Um, yeah. So, are you able to record Terry or no?
Yeah. Let me try something. Okay. Oh, I'm recording the screen, so
Okay.
hopefully there is the sound. There you
Okay.
go. That sounds good.
And then you can still see my screen and my face, correct?
I think he's getting by, just fixing every issue. Um, so I've been seeing all the artworks that you've been publishing and sharing, and so some crazy stuff right here, and
I
that's
know, bro.
crazy. I can't wait to start judging and getting notes and advices on how to improve the artworks, if there is room for improvement, of course. But I feel
Yeah.
like you are very talented people, and can't wait for uh, me or PR just to give notes and share. Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
with
Question.
that.
Can anyone hear me right now or no?
Oh, I think you need to turn on your mic. Oh, I
Get
can
is
see.
is it? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Is it echoing now again?
No,
And you can see me still or not?
yeah. I can still
Okay.
see you.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. All right. Let's get
Okay.
into it. So, yeah, we got about 50 designs. I think like I'll open each one, and then if you just wanna, like, cause I think we should just do 10 best ones out of these. I know it's gonna be hard to pick the 10 best ones because there's so many good ones, but
Yeah.
I think yeah, just like a simple yes or no if you want to advance it to the next round. So basically, yeah, 10 out of 50. So if both of us agree, then it will go to the next round. If both of us say no, then it won't go to the next round. And if one of us says yes and the other one says no, then we'll still advance it to the next round.
Okay.
That sound good?
I, um, I was thinking of something. What maybe at the end, what do you say of giving advices to people who were receiving no from both of us, so they can improve,
That's
even
true.
though they didn't advance in the second round.
That's true. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I'm down if you have time. Because for me,
Yeah.
it's only like morning right now. I got all day, but I want to make sure you're not running late or nothing like that. So,
Mhm.
um, and also like one thing I noticed, and it's not very obvious, but a lot of people reached out to me. A lot of these participants that some of these designs were like fully AI, just like some of them. So I don't want to like just call people out if they're not using AI, but I also like if you think that a design is done fully using I don't think we should advance it to the next round. Just my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree. Depends on the level of AI, how
Yeah,
it's been used on the artworks. If it's just I throw pictures on the AI and crafted me something, okay, I can understand. But if you just use the AI for, I don't know, skin treatment or
of course.
something else, but that's minor, I think we
Yes,
can talk about it.
yes, 100%. All right, so let's get started then. Are we good?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go.
we got the first one right here. Um,
Oh, maybe. Oh, I think you need to share the screen.
oh, you can't see my screen.
Yeah.
Damn. 1 second, sorry. Um,
Oh, also, I can record the screen. It's recording right now, so it's okay.
so you are recording, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
hopefully
great,
the sound as well. But yeah,
great. Um, mic- okay, how's this?
yeah, I can see your screen.
Perfect. You can see the all the posters.
Yeah,
Awesome. Okay.
but I can hear me twice though.
Oh man, always something,
If you
man.
want,
Always something.
I yeah, okay. If you want, I can share my screen and try to
You know what?
follow.
You
But
yeah, you try that. You try that.
yeah, okay.
Let me stop
Uh,
sharing my screen.
okay, so now you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, and is it? I mean, oh, that's here, right?
Yeah, 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 you got it.
Okay, so shall we start from the first entry or?
Let's start at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so this one,
F1. It's definitely fits the brief that I gave of the split screen. I think it's very
yeah,
creative. I think yes for this, bro.
okay. I think I like the concept of the young Hamilton and the older one. Uh, when we talk about the concept,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, okay, let's move it to the next round.
So what I'll do is I have the spreadsheet here, so I'll just record the name of the designer just so we know which ones to look at after.
Yeah,
Um,
okay,
1 second. All right, who posted this one? Ashirov PSD.
yeah, that's
All
right.
right, Ashirov, if you're in the chat, bro, you go into the next round. Okay, let's go to the
It,
next
it,
one.
it, yeah, it's going to be hard because I think like at the end of the list, maybe we will have moved too many people, but
I know. That's why like we gotta be a little bit strict, Terry. I feel like
yeah, I know, right? Oh, okay. For me, that's a yes.
it is a yes. At first when I saw it, I wasn't sure of the AI involvement, but
Oh, okay, yeah,
I think it was done mostly for like skin and stuff like that. I think most of the
yeah,
composition is still done by the designer, just in my opinion.
yeah. Like for the 3D object in the background and in the foreground, that's Photoshop. But I would say, yeah, maybe the way LeBron is looking on the left side, like an illustrative look, maybe maybe yeah, has been part of it, but I
Okay.
think why the reason why I want to move this one on the next round is because the concept I really like it, like a hand holding like it's a, I don't know if it's a glass or a piece of paper or magazines, but the concept is really, I think it's working and I think it's original from what
For
you've
sure.
been seeing. Like it's not a rough split in the middle like we used to see a classical version. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's send it to the next round. Who's that? Sani?
yeah, Seni
Sani
ZNS.
Designs. People are saying the echo is bad, Terry.
Oh, really?
Uh, do you guys know who's it from, Pacta? Is it from my side or my side? Damn, it's always me. Um,
Or
we got.
maybe I think maybe try to mute me because maybe you will hear me on I don't know, but
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, 1 second.
because right now as I'm sharing the screen, I can read, I can see you, I can read what the chat is saying. So,
Should be good now because I got you on headphones.
oh, maybe.
Is it good now, guys? Because I think before, oh, it's still not good. Bro, why is it so hard to stream? Mute the stream. Mute the stream.
I think
Um,
that's both from using OBS and Discord. That's a mess, I think. Mute your stream
okay,
so you
so I
don't hear
just
me.
okay, I stopped the OBS now. Don't stream the audio from Discord.
So if I'm speaking right now, do you hear me twice?
I hear you perfect just once.
Okay, and what about the chat? Because I think like maybe mute the stream.
Okay, I think it's good now. Is the audio good, guys? There's an echo, but I'm fine with it. All right, if it's slight echo. Okay. Do is there anything? Because I already closed OBS, guys. Do you know if there's anything else I could do? Mute the stream screen. And where do I do that? Okay. I think they were saying it's minor. Let's just move on, bro.
Okay, just let me know because I will be a bit in the dark as I only see the contestant trees. I can see all the things as I'm recording the and sharing the
Okay.
screen.
No, I can, yeah, no, I got you.
Okay, so we said for this one, it moved to the next one, right?
Yep, yep. Also, I think someone just posted.
Yeah, so should we accept it or is it too late?
I mean, he is about 20 minutes late, bro. But why
I
not?
mean,
Let's just look at it.
yeah. So what's it? It's boxing, right?
UFC.
Oh, UFC. Okay.
I like the concept. For me,
Yeah.
like, and this might just be a personal thing. I like it looks too simple, too basic.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I agree. Like
I
it's,
don't know.
I think it's missing some details, like the type choice, details, textures. Um, I think it's like something that you can do in like 30 minutes, and you still need some time to improve that. So I don't think, in my opinion, don't really want to move it to the next round. No offense for Nick and Chugget, but compared to the other artworks that are present today, I won't move it to the next round, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I think great design just compared to the other ones. I just yeah, I don't think for this competition it's at that level yet, but
Yeah.
still a great concept
Yeah, if you, Nick, and if you still have time, maybe you can try to, I don't know, work on it again and work on the lights, on the composition, maybe try a new font or something like that to improve that.
for sure.
Okay, so now we got this one from Aaron Kim.
Ooh,
Oh,
red versus blue.
yeah, for all the soccer fans.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I feel like the colors are too harsh.
Yeah, too saturated.
Takes away. Yeah, too saturated. Yes,
Mm,
looks like a
yeah,
superhero almost.
yeah, that's right. I mean, there's a lot of effects with the lightnings in the background.
Hmm.
This aura effect near the eyes of the players. In my opinion, I would say no.
I would. Yeah, I think. Yeah, just again, great concept. Just I think you went too overboard with some of the filters on it. I like the halftone you have. I like the lightning in the background. It's just that with the smoke in the eyes and the glow and everything, it just takes away from what's actually happening, which is a football match.
Yeah.
So,
And maybe it's also about picture choices because I don't know what you're trying to tell as a story in here. Is it the rivalry between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona? And I feel like Mbappe emotion is a bit odd, like he's a bit disappointed or upset. That's not something inspiring like you are trying to see in a match day visual like this. Like this is a huge game usually between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. You need to have some emotions for the picture players.
true, very true.
No, but-
Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, oh, basketball. Yes, Kiev de la Cruz.
I like it, man. It's I like the dark versus day versus night they have.
Yeah,
I think both the players have like pretty similar postures, so great picture choice.
mhm, yeah.
Not a
Um,
lot of effects, so it has that minimal effect.
yeah, that's right. A bit of works on the lighting and shadows, so it's consistent between both sides.
Hmm.
Maybe the only thing I would say is maybe what's in the middle, what separates both sides. It's a bit rough, but okay.
Right. Could have been
Maybe.
more prominent, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah. Maybe like a paper texture even or something.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I would
So,
I would say yes.
okay, let's do it. Again, we're aiming for 10 to 15. So,
Yeah, we have done only five in
what was the name of that person?
Cavs de la Cruz.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Okay, next one, soccer again, Mbappe back at it. Regents visual.
Um, I think the idea was there,
Yeah,
just like what you try to do, like with two different places and two different players. I think the execution is lacking.
yeah. Like even when you look at Mbappe shoulder, like it's not even aligned with the black lines to separate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even the photos on the left player is missing some details. Like you can see it's a bit blurry.
and just the overall color correction. If you look at the left side player, he's got
Hmm.
a lot of blues. Not Mbappe, the other one.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of blue in his head and stuff like that, which doesn't really match with the colors of the background. It should have more warmer colors, I feel like.
Mhm. Yeah, I know, right? There is this sort of GTA effect, like with some
Yeah,
stroke illustration style on the right. It's not fitting. There's some consistency missing out there. So for me, that's a no.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's move on.
Okay, CP3 retirement by Lico.
I like the overall concept again. I'm always a fan of like when people use black and white
Hmm.
mostly and then have some selective color on the composition. I think it
Hmm.
really helps the colors stand out.
Yeah.
So in this case, I would have preferred if it was not blue and red and yellow and a lot of different colors going on, but I understand what they did with the different teams.
Hmm.
Um, So yes, for the execution, I think the concept is basic, but it works.
Yeah, I would say something like the opposite of what you just said. I think for the concept, it might be a yes, but I'm not. Uh, I don't know about the execution. Like
Mm,
when you see the shadows on the floor below the players, that's rough. That's basic, and it doesn't follow the shape of the players. And even for the black and white photo treatment on the face of Chris Paul, uh, I mean, that's dramatic because the black tones are very harsh, very deep, as well as the lighting on this one. But
yeah,
I'm a bit, I don't know.
I'm on the fence with this one, man. I agree with what you said. I think it's two different type of styles going on, and I find it hard to merge them. So it's yeah,
Yeah, I would say the artworks might have been better if you just removed both the front Chris Paul with the yellow jersey and the red one from the Clippers, and you just have a single photo in the front of Chris Paul with the white jersey. I think it would have worked better because of the layout of the balance in the artwork. Uh,
might be a no for me.
Yeah, I would say no. Sorry, guys. Really don't want to be harsh on the feedback, but I think that's in that way, that's how you improve your artworks. Not receiving
Yeah,
flowers for every pieces that you make. That's how you improve.
it's great advice. Yeah, it's constructive criticism at the end of the day, right? So
Yeah, nothing
yeah,
personal.
of
You
course,
guys, it's just we're just trying to provide feedback and try for you to improve your artworks and your skills.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, this one from Mauve Jean.
Ooh, I like this, man. It's
Yeah.
looks like one of those. I think I've seen a designer that
Uh,
has similar style. I don't know who it is. I can't think of the name.
that's Lava GFX, I think, like
Yes.
the very bright lights, the very saturated colors.
Yeah.
I think that's him, yeah.
Yeah. Is it the same person who makes that?
No, I think that's someone else, but
Okay.
I can recognize the style in there. Mm,
Clean vibes overall. Like, even though you have a lot of stuff going on,
mhm,
I think it's coherent with each side. Like you have red on the left side, yellow on the right side.
mhm.
I think the glow on some of the players is a bit overdone.
Yeah, I think
Um,
too.
yeah.
And you know, that's just a small detail, but I don't know if you saw it, but I don't think that's cut in the middle, right in the middle. I think Michael Jordan's spot is maybe a little bit. It's too little compared to Kobe's one. Like
Oh,
the
it's not
the
symmetrical.
yeah, like the Kobe spot is taking too much space compared to Jordan's one.
I agree. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it works, and I think it would works better if some of the silhouettes be removed. You know, some on the background. They are not. They don't provide something I would say relevant because we have we are already seeing some of the Jordans and Kobe athleticism photos, and we don't need more of the photos. So I don't think that's useful to have like. But how many? One, two, three. I think you can remove like between one to two from each side.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
No, for sure. Yeah. I think good job on I see how he used depth of field. Like you see the trophies in the front and he got the snakes in the background.
Yeah.
I think all that stuff works. It's just that some of the stuff is not needed in the center.
Yeah, that's right. Like
So
these ones and this one on the right and one on the left. Maybe you can remove it, or you can remove both silhouettes on the bottom behind the text. That's not necessarily, and you just provide more negative space on your artwork, and that's for legibility issue. I think that's something important. But for me, that's a yes.
I was gonna say no, but if you're saying yes, then yeah, let's move on.
Okay, I would say
What's his name?
yes. Um, MOHV. Don't know how to pronounce it. Don't wanna risk it.
That's fine. BJ. He said his name is modesign.fx.
Okay, more design.
All right.
Okay, this one. And you see what I mean in the previous album about negative space. We had a
Hmm.
great example in here about negative space. Just so much room to let the artwork breathe.
It's this is made by Vic. Vic, are you in the chat? I don't like this not AI, right?
I don't think there's AI or maybe using AI to generate a grunge texture on the background, but AI for what? For
I was
generating
thinking the faces,
both
like
or
to
just
generate
one?
the faces.
Mm.
Both of them. I don't know. It could be. I don't want to. Vic, are you in the chat? Just tell us.
Because you can definitely find some of these pictures on Getty. Like there's some photographers who took pictures of LeBron or any other athletes for
Yeah,
magazines or stuff like that, very close-up shots, and that's why I'm saying this might not be AI, but
probably not. Yeah.
I don't know. But in the execution, I like it. Oh.
No, yeah, people are saying it's not AI. So sorry. I sometimes we just got to be careful because a lot. I saw some of the designs that were, I think Terry would agree are AI in the future.
Mhm.
But I think this one's really good job on the skin texturing.
Yeah. I, do you think AI could generate something with the skin levels of detail like this, like all the pores, all the spots, the sweat?
Probably not. No,
Hmm.
no.
Okay. I would say for me that's a yes, because compared to the other artworks where the designer used black and white, that's not just black and white. As you can see, that's black moving near purple tones, and this one maybe a bit greenish. So I think I like it this way.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Um, I think if he would have added like a little bit of like, how the previous guy added all the silhouettes in the background,
Mhm.
maybe a tiny bit of silhouettes like with the opacity turned down on one side,
Yeah.
I think that would have enhanced the overall look a bit more.
Hmm.
But I think it's just like just overall a clean design. So I think yes for me.
Okay, so yes for me too.
All right, Vic,
All right.
sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I just, it's a lot of AI going around these days. So
Okay. Um, I would say no for me.
yeah, Messi, Ronaldo. Um, Whenever you're making posters in portrait orientation,
Mhm.
it's always, if you're making it, this is more for like a banner or a landscape style poster if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Just hard for people to comprehend what's going on.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, right. And even though like the use of that's pink lighting on the Ronaldo one, I don't think that's a link with I don't know if it's a jersey from the Portuguese selection or maybe Manchester United when he used to play for them, but I don't think there is any link, any relation between pink and maybe the teams he played for. Uh, it's just my
Yeah,
opinion. Maybe if he used like bright yellow or something, I mean, color treatment is something very important, and the color palette you need to think about which color you want to use because for Messi, that's relevant because the Argentine selection they are kind of close to that color, even that kind of blue. Even for the flag of Argentine, that's that kind of cyan blue. But for
yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't think that's nearly close.
yeah. But I like the way you added the highlights though.
Mhm. Yeah,
Just the colors don't match.
yeah. Right. So no,
All right.
sorry, you and this. Okay, a new style.
Mm-hmm. Again, I like the black and white. I like the selective color with the yellow and purple. I think he's trying to indicate the Lakers.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
think
vintage, I think.
vintage for sure. I think it would benefit from more contrast on the players themselves. It looks a little flat right now.
Yeah.
Maybe adding some sharpness.
Mhm.
Just my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's a bit a mess in this. I don't know if you can see my cursor right here.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I think in this area, I think that's a bit messy because there's so much going on between the type, the photos, maybe some layout and balance might be
hmm
necessary right here. Like James here, okay, that's working, but right here, both LeBron. Why don't you just put Brownie in here and maybe a reduced text to have some more balance? Because the our main focus here might be this part with both the father and the son picture, and then we got a handshake on the bottom with some text, and I think that's enough.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
So, in my opinion, I would say for the concept, that's a yes, but for the execution, that's a no.
Yeah. Just because of that, I was gonna say no.
Mhm.
But if you want to move it, then we can move it.
Sorry, I would say no.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, like I said, great concept. Good job not adding a solid line in the middle because I think how it's looking right now with two faces almost like looking like it's coming out of one face.
Mhm.
I think it's a cool trippy effect. Um just yeah, some of the stuff doesn't work at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can recognize some of them. Like, I think this one is looking like the one you did for Luka Doncic, right? On the effects, the purple skin a bit with some golden hues.
Oh yeah, from the yeah, like last month.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I think yeah, it does look like that. Is it a sports design though?
Uh, I would say that's soccer. I don't know. I don't have any deep soccer knowledge, but is that Pedri from FC Barcelona?
He's saying they're Fermin and Molero,
Okay, I don't know these players then.
but I think it's a sports design.
Yeah.
So still qualifies. Mm, I know I teach the eye glow.
hmm
I feel like the eye glow might be a little bit too overboard
Yeah.
on this one,
Right.
and maybe he's trying to match the team colors for each team with the red and blue on one side and the yellow and purple on the other. But I don't know if it goes together.
Yeah, I feel like he's been giving everything on the eyes effect and forgot maybe some of the details outside around it.
Mhm. And yeah, like on the right side, like you have some smoke.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like this type of design would have benefited just from darkness, just like a vignette around the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. I agree. Or even if you want to keep the smoke, maybe make it a bit more purple. Like
Yeah,
you can see the purple, the smoke on the left side is reddish, and on the right it's just black and white.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a no for
No,
me.
great concepts there. Yeah, sorry, but I think it's a no.
Yeah. Okay, so each time there is a text maybe for some context, but I
Okay,
can see everything. American football. Oh, football like American
football,
people.
football.
Um,
Um, what do you think?
um, I I'm trying to think about the concept. What is he trying or to
Just read
show
what he
in it?
said.
Yeah.
He put a yeah.
Project show retired Seahawks safety Cam Chancellor as a ghost in the foreground, representing is the past version of Nick Worry facing opposite him the current Seahawks safety, in which both players had a huge impact for the team in their respective title winning campaigns 2014 and 2026. Okay, so it's like a bit of past versus present, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I like the idea and trying to represent one of the players as a ghost or a hologram, maybe more of a hologram than a ghost, but there is something I can feel about this artwork. Like the background picture, I can feel that this is a picture from Antarctic or Greenland that you took from Unsplash platform or something like that, a
Right.
royalty-free picture, and I think that's missing a more of the sports context, right? Maybe if you have put some of the stadiums, the NFL stadiums in the background, maybe the Seahawks stadium at the Lincoln Field, maybe it would be more relevant. But as it for now, I don't think that's working, even for the neon or the asteroids going around all over the places. Even the lighting, that's just a bit rough and blurry.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you're right with it looks doesn't give the sports vibe besides the characters and the trophy in the middle. I would like to say good job on the some of the edge lighting at the top. I think that looks pretty clean. Um, the ghost concept is nice. I think just all the elements don't add up together
Mhm,
with the northern lights and the trophies and everything. So definitely take Terry's advice on adding some stadiums or some fans or some stage lights or something in the background.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
might be a no for me.
yeah, I agree. No, sorry. Okay, this one. Oh, I saw this one, I think. Yeah.
So here's my thing. It is supposed to be a sports
Oh,
concept, but there's gonna be about 5 to 10 in here that are not sports, but they're really good.
yeah.
So I don't know if we should judge it or not.
I mean, I'm trying to flip in my head around just to see how does it look like on the opposite side because I can rotate the photo in Discord, but uh,
You flip your monitor or something.
oh no, my monitor is way too heavy. I can um, I mean, what I think about breaking the rules in here, because as graphic designers or creative people, I think that's important to break the rules, but you have to break the rule when you know the rules, and I don't think there is, that's my opinion, I don't think there is much work in there because you can see the difference between the top shot and the bottom one. Like this is a high quality picture on the top. I don't know if he's been hiding any some sort. Oh, that's AI. Okay. I didn't see any of the details on the sign.
It's AI?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say anything,
Oh, okay.
doesn't have any sense. So you can see the difference between this quality of pictures from the movie and the way he integrated the Spider-Man version. I think that's blurry. That's not the same level of lighting and color
Yeah.
grading. I think you can see a sharp difference between up and down. Uh,
Yeah, right.
I love the concept of a breaking line on the middle between what's going on top and on bottom, but for this, I don't think there is much work. I don't think we should move it to the next one.
Yeah, I agree. And they're saying in the chat the background's definitely AI, so
Yeah, I mean, I don't know which language is it, or
oh,
because
I
the
didn't even see that.
yeah, in the movie, I don't know if it's happening in New York or in San Francisco, but there's definitely not signed like this. So
Okay, yeah. All
yeah.
right.
Okay, this one, oh, I mean, I like it. Basketball, the
I love
NBA,
that.
typical game day posters.
Is it's not a Wolf, are you in the chat? This is a
Well,
previous work or new work? New work, okay. I was just not sure because maybe it was from a playoff series in the past. But no. I think the day versus night concept is really cool here.
yeah.
And one of the best things about this is I like the split, especially towards the bottom, like the glass effect.
Yeah, I know. You can
Um,
see, yeah, very distorted and blurry
yeah,
effect. Yeah.
yeah. I think one if you go towards the top again, I think
Hmm.
one thing I would change is uh maybe let the some of the day leak into the right side
Hmm.
so that it looks more like it's more distinct at the bottom and it's more blended towards the top just to give it that trippy effect.
Yeah.
Like let some of the clouds leak over into the right side and whatnot. But I think
Mhm.
overall it's a nice concept.
Yeah. Maybe a little advice I would give him: just reduce. a tiny bit the blur, the motion blur on the right side. Don't need. Oh, we don't need to be very strong like this, but it's working. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
that's a
give both a
yes.
yes for this.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Wolf Graphics going to the next round.
Okay. Another basketball graphic.
Ooh. Again, is O4, are you in the chat? Is it new work or old work? Somebody's saying AI for sure. I don't think this AI.
I think this is a very famous picture on Getty from LeBron. I don't know about stuff though.
No, I think I like it. I think the distinction. I think the first of all, the two pictures are well picked.
Yeah.
I think the poses for each player work really well.
Mhm.
I think you took their heights into consideration. I think the color matching is really good on each
Yeah.
side.
I like the bokeh in here, light
Yeah,
effect.
yeah. I
Oh,
like how you added the rings on each finger.
yeah. And maybe I'm not sure. I I think I know why people are saying this is AI because look at the little finger of LeBron right here.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know if it's normal for a human being to have a distorted little finger like this or
I don't know if that was. Could be it. I don't know.
mm, I don't know
Maybe
because
the
if I'm
aspect
trying,
ratio is like that.
oh, let me show you something.
Okay.
If you can see on my screen, if I'm trying to hold the ball, I don't know if my little finger right here is doing this weird angle like LeBron's did, you know.
That's true.
I don't know if it's when he was at the point where he needed to mask out LeBron James' picture, but I feel like it's a bit weird. This is why I might think for this part it might be like AI or maybe like you've been asking to generate a hand with some of the rings he won, and you can't put that manually, so it's just been asking AI. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I feel like this
The
angle might
only
be weird.
the only reason I definitely agree with the finger. The only reason I think it's not AI is the texture on the skin looks realistic. You see how like, the some of the pores and the lines and the joints and all that, and some of his tattoos on the hand are accurate.
Yeah, or maybe.
Someone's saying he puppet warped still,
Oh,
like he's holding the ball.
oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay.
But
Uh,
yeah, I think
awesome.
overall like there was no AI. I think even if there was, maybe in that one hand,
Hmm.
but I like the whole thing, man.
Yeah, yeah. For me, that's a yes. Yeah, I like the color grading matching with the background colors. I think that's working really well, and he kept the same proportion for both players. You can see some of the Larry O'Brien trophies in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's working really well.
Okay. So let's move it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, 04 GFX.
Okay, Messi Legacy.
Hmm. Gives me Boss Logic vibes a little bit
Yeah, I see what you mean.
with with the clouds and everything,
Yeah.
but almost seemed like he passed away or something.
Yeah. That it's some sort of like a memorial visual, maybe about the colors.
Yeah. Kind of looks like heaven a little bit with all the clouds and all that.
Yeah, the font that he's been using maybe gives that
Yeah.
sort of idea. Um, what do you think about this?
But I think the colors work on each side, the yellow versus the blue. I think how he added the shadow on each side of the face, and the light on the other side, I think that's a good touch.
Mhm.
Overall, I think everything fits.
Yeah,
I just some of the clouds in the font, it's just
yeah,
looks like something it's not supposed to be.
yeah. No, right. Like this is one part, and this is the second part with all the fonts,
Yeah,
the tracking between each letters. Yeah, I would say no.
yeah, probably no, but it's right there though. Like
Mhm.
just tweak a few things and it's a like a high top tier sports poster.
Yeah. Okay, UFC.
Just because I watched the UFC, I think the faces are too close together. It's
Yeah.
just like when you look at it, like when you zoom out, it looks like a weird person. Um, I think there's a way if you're doing like half face and half face, I think you have to make it in a way so it doesn't look like, just like one weird person's face.
Yeah, I know, right? Like maybe a different color grading, so we can understand
Yeah.
that's two different person because there is the same level of color of cyan color on the skin here and there.
Yeah. Might be a no for me.
I mean, I love the execution with the background, the dust and particles, but yeah, I see what you mean. The drop shadow on the logo, yeah, I would say no.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. So this is the same concept. Would you say that both faces are too much close, or is it okay like this in terms of distance?
I would say this one's a little bit better in terms of like because I can when I look at it, I kind of feel like it's not just one player. It
Mhm.
kind of gives me the vibe that it is indeed two different players.
Yeah.
Um, I think the glow in the middle could have been a bit better. Although I like the lightning effect that you have.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not a big fan of the paint in the background,
Oh, this one.
but yeah, but I like the skin texturing. I like the sharpness in the skin.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I like the photos, so I would say yes.
Hmm. I was gonna say no just because of the level compared to some of the other stuff we've seen.
Uh,
I
I
think
mean,
if this was one of the first posters we looked at, I think it would have been a yes for me just
mm,
because of how clean it looks.
yeah.
Um, but if you
Okay.
think,
Oh.
then yeah, let's move it, man.
Okay. I see your argument. I would say, yeah, okay. Sorry, but no.
Okay, because
Because
we're at seven right now, and we still got more than half to go through.
yeah,
So
there's just so many.
yeah,
Okay. Uh, maybe let's pick up the pace a little bit.
okay.
Yeah, so that's soccer. I don't know if it's soccer or another
I th
sport.
I think it's soccer.
Yeah, cash champions. Or cricket maybe. I don't know. I would say no because of the trippy stuff going around the space thing. I don't see any color palettes or very logical color schemes. So
Hmm.
I, I,
And
I, I don't know. I would say
I also
no.
don't know what that split is in the middle. Is that like a it does I don't know what that is.
Glass or some sort of holographic glass effect.
Okay.
Check crossboard, checkboard. I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
I think the planets and the rockets just take away from the whole concept.
Mhm.
Just, looks more cartoonish than
Yeah.
indicating that it's for a sports match. So,
All right. I think I know where this effect is coming from. It's when you're going to filter a gallery and it's the frozen glass effect at the
oh,
bottom.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
No for me though.
No. Okay. Jose Mourinho.
That's football?
Mhm. He's a very famous coach. He's been coaching in England and other
Oh,
country,
okay.
but very famous one.
This that a Daredevil type of concept.
Mhm.
And is that in the background what's going on? Is that his different faces or in something?
I would say a younger version of him and a older
Oh,
one.
okay.
Um,
I think it works with
yeah,
the newspaper split in the middle,
yeah,
the red versus the white.
yeah. You can see a clear difference and a clear contrast between both sides. So
Yeah,
I
that's what
like
I
it.
meant. Yeah.
It's maybe there is some sort of editorial look. I don't know if it's the font, the choice of the It's
Yeah.
might it might be something that you can see on the sports magazine or something like that.
Uh-huh. I think it's yeah, I would say yes. I don't see anything
Yes.
wrong.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
that? Oxydox?
Oxidox. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This one. Oh, okay. So Mbappe play on. That's a turtle ninja. Ninja turtles, I would say.
I think if you read his comment, he said he made this a while ago though, so it wouldn't qualify.
Um.
If you go back to the where he
Oh,
the
yeah.
title at the top.
Uh, just for it, I would say no because I think it's easy to pick something that you did like 2 or 3 years ago and just put it. No
Mm,
effort. So sorry, I would say no.
yeah.
Opening day, Yankee versus Giant. Oh, I saw this one. I really like the execution in all the negative space. We can see that this artwork is breathing. I
Yeah.
like it.
And yeah, this is what I mean when people like when you want to use negative space effectively, look at how clean the logos are in the background and the gradients at the bottom and the top.
Hmm.
Um, I think everything just works, man.
Yeah, I think type is almost as important as the photo choice right here. All the
Yeah.
balance, all the system. I really like it. I think it should move to the next one as well.
Someone's saying it's night design style. You know who that is?
Oh, I think Night Design is been working with the MLB internally. He's been doing a lot of editorial look, like some sort of in magazine. So I can recognize
Nice.
some of his style. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay. So that's Sam.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I saw it as well. Even though
AI?
it's not sports. Oh yeah. Do you think it's AI for the photos?
I think so.
Oh, it looks like a video game a little bit.
I think the both the characters, maybe the whole thing even might be AI generated. People are saying in the chat it's AI, but it's not sports, so
Yeah. So no. Uh,
yeah,
but even though if it's AI, okay, I really like the cinematic look of it, like just
yeah,
green, yellow.
yeah.
Okay, it's right. Okay, Lewis Hamilton and Ayrton Senna. Oh, that's always complicated when you have to flip your head upside
Yeah.
down.
Um, See, on an image like this, I feel like if he used the black and white on the skin and then had red for everything else, I think it might have looked a bit better.
Yeah.
Right now, it just seems like he placed a red filter on top of the whole thing, so
Mhm.
it looks a bit flat.
Yeah, no, right. Maybe too much red in here and too flat and not so much contrast.
Yeah,
I would say
but
yes for the concept, but no for the overall
yeah,
execution.
yeah.
Sorry. Okay, looking back at the past, I would say no.
Yeah, this one, I can see the idea with the glitch on Messi, the older one, but I think yeah, like the split could have been a bit better.
Yeah,
If you were going for like a paper tear effect, then make it look like that. Right now, it just looks uneven and just random.
yeah. Sorry.
So no.
Oh, that's also a Messi fan. Okay, this
This
one,
one though,
greatness and diabolic. This could have been a Netflix poster.
yeah, I was gonna say like with the glass at the bottom, especially. I don't know how they
Yeah.
did that text effect, if that's 3D or not, but
Oh, I don't think that's 3D, but maybe that's something we can do with the layer styles on
yeah.
Photoshop, and then you put some chromatic aberration. Uh,
I think the chromatic aberration on the whole thing gives it that cinematic poster look.
yeah, I agree. I can see on the text right here. I don't know
The
if
eye glow on the older Messi is a bit too much with the smoke.
yeah,
I think just a gold eye glow, if you're trying to indicate that he won the World Cup,
mhm,
would have been enough.
yeah,
But I like overall, I still think it's a clean poster.
yeah, I agree. maybe you don't need to have that level of lens
There's
refraction in here, just
yeah,
one here, yeah, that's okay, we can understand, or a big one on the bottom. But yeah, for me, overall, that's a yes.
yeah, same. Who's that? LDM?
Oh, LDM, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, a design, yeah. Oh, so that's like Avatar.
Yeah. Do you think that diagonal split was on purpose?
Maybe, but I don't think that's working in a diagonal.
Yeah.
I think it should just split in the middle. That's a classical one, but it works.
Yeah, if you're trying to go for like a uneven split on purpose, maybe adding a stylized glass or paper effect like other people have added.
Yeah.
But if you just add a clean split, but then it's diagonal, it just looks like it's accidental, not on
Mhm.
purpose.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, overall, like you did a really good job with the smoke on the other side,
Hmm.
and the blue eyes and everything. I think
Yeah.
it's just the split in the middle. I don't
Hmm.
know.
I would say yes. I think it should pass, even though the split is not perfect. But yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah,
Nicola.
Nicola. Okay.
How many? One, two, three, four. So many left.
We got 11 so far. I mean, that's not bad, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine.
Of the mask. Um, I would say no.
Yeah.
There's still some work missing around here, but maybe you need more time to work on this.
And yeah, I can barely see what's happening on the other side. Like if you're trying to show the other jersey, I
Yeah,
can't even almost see that you have two different jerseys on there.
yeah.
So no for me.
I saw this one. Yeah, I like this one.
This is nice. Gives official poster vibes.
Hmm. Yeah, and as you can see,
Mm,
there isn't a split in the middle. There is one, but I think the most important thing happening is on the side with the
yeah,
very mean look from both athletes.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if the split in the middle is needed that much,
Hmm.
just because you have the split on the sides, but I like the cage at the bottom. Maybe not making the cage blurry. I think it
Yeah.
would have been fine if the cage was in focus.
Hmm.
Um,
Right.
but I think the composition and the overall colors are nice.
Yeah, I like. I would say yes.
Yep, let's do it. It's just MP97 design.
Yeah. Oh, this one for. Uh...
You got to flip her screen again, man.
Oh my God. Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay.
I think cool idea. I think the way you executed that with adding the other player in the water reflections, I think it's really, really good.
Mhm.
Um, maybe some of the blending and the colors could have been
Yeah.
better with the lighting.
Yeah. Or maybe if he wants to keep that cinematographic look, maybe blur a little bit the background, so we have a
Hmm.
clear focus on what's going on the main scene.
Yeah,
Uh, and I don't know about the edges of the what's wet on the floor right now, but I think it's too sharp. But overall, that's a good looking scene and artwork. But I would say compared to the other ones that we've been selecting, I would
yeah,
say no.
yeah. I would say no because of that too.
No,
And
sorry.
I think like he tried adding some fog in the sides,
Yeah.
but it just makes the whole poster look not clean.
Yeah.
Um, so
Unfinished, like a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
I like that
Oh,
one.
I see what you mean. What you meant with the vignette look. Like everything is
Yeah,
black on the sides, and we got the main
hmm
focus on the middle.
I had a poster like that I made for the playoffs last year, NBA
Mhm.
playoffs.
Yeah.
So I think most important thing with these types of things is you want to make the poster look cinematic, and you want to
Mhm.
have focus on just one aspect of the poster, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
So when I made my playoff poster, the focus was supposed to be on the eye of each player. So
Hmm.
I purposely added a vignette on the rest of it, and I think something similar where he wants people to focus on the paint,
Yeah.
which is why the darkness works really well against it.
Yeah. I like it. Even the text effect on in here. This metal look. I think it's working great.
Yeah.
I would say
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hockey. Nice. Two jersey, one false.
First hockey one we've seen.
Yeah. Oh, is it the same player we're seeing here, or two different one? Two jersey, one false. I would say that's one player who jumps from one team to the other.
It's the same player they're saying.
Oh, okay.
I think it's good. I think the red versus blue again, cool style.
Yeah.
The best thing I liked about this one was the lens. You see the lens flare at the top and the bottom. I
Right.
think that looks really cool. I think
Yeah.
this blended really well. Um, Maybe some of the motion blur with the fire on
Hmm.
each side not needed,
Yeah.
and maybe the text is too basic.
Yeah. The gradients color on it, maybe. Yeah, I agree.
But overall, I think I like the composition. I think the colors are done really well.
Yeah. Uh, uh, though I would say I no because I think it's missing some of the contrast on the players. Like you got so much tension and drama going on in here, and you might want to see all the skin texture, uh, all the differences between the light and shadows, and I think it might look too flat. And there is so much going on the background with the clouds, the powders, the explosion, the fire particles.
Yeah,
I don't know where my eye is going at first.
that's
Oh,
true.
this is what I would say no, but if you want to move it to the next round, feel free to
I
move it.
no, I agree. Let's just skip this one then. I think lots of potential though. Just yeah, a lot of elements, especially with the motion blur, just makes it confusing for the viewer to like where to look at.
Yeah. Okay, this one.
Um,
Um,
Again with the space,
yeah,
and then
and the split in
the
the
stadiums, they got yellow lighting at the top right side, but then they got green lighting on the other side,
yeah,
and then they got blue lighting in the bottom left, and then
mhm,
red lighting on the other side. So maybe they're trying to match a jersey,
yeah.
but
But I don't know why green for Barcelona, or maybe that's
yeah,
the space thing, like alien
the
color.
maybe
I'm not comfortable with the split in that angle because I think it's
yeah.
when you're looking at it in the first place, I think that's weird, that's odd. I don't know in which way I should look at or how my head should rotate to look it properly, but
I think instead of this, if he just had a split from corner to corner,
yeah,
that
whatever.
would have been a better look.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
no.
I might say no. Yeah, and again, even with you see how the asteroids are, some of them are blurred when they shouldn't be
Yeah.
on the other side. Um,
Oh
where
yeah.
the player is not blurred and the background is not blurred, but the asteroids are blurred.
Yeah.
So not
Some of
sure.
the depth of field are not working properly.
Yeah,
Okay, that's no.
yeah.
Oh, I saw this one.
It's a good concept.
Yeah.
Um, they have the diagonal split. I mean, not a sports poster first of all, but it's for some reason to me Batman looks smaller compared to Superman, which shouldn't be the case. I think why they did it was because they wanted, you see how the chin matches perfectly.
Mhm.
So maybe they did it because of that, but yeah, I don't know about the diagonal split here.
Yeah. because if you use one of these type of split like a diagonal one, you are just saying that Superman is stronger and more present on the artworks than Batman, and you're just implying that
Yeah.
Superman is stronger. When people want to go to the movie theater to have a look at that movie, they're just assuming that both Batman and Superman are equal, same forces, same aura. So I don't know if it's intentional what you did here, but I should think it should be split in the middle.
Hmm. I agree. So no for me.
Yeah, but overall that's a great artworks, a lot of tension and drama, but it's not sports, and yeah, I don't think that it would be fair for the other participants if we accept this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, this one. Uh, I mean, there's so much going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. Like again, I'm always a fan of the black and white skin tone versus the colors,
Mhm.
but I think the eye glows are not needed in
Yeah.
this.
Hmm.
I think so many silhouettes. This is kind of similar to the first one we saw versus the Kobe versus MJ.
Yeah.
It's so much is not needed,
Mhm.
especially because if it's all the same player.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, we don't
and
need that much photos, so
yeah, yeah,
okay, that's a no.
yeah. This one is clean.
Yeah.
Just I
Uh,
know it's supposed to be like old versus new. It
yeah.
just doesn't. I don't know if it tells the full story of what's going on. Like it looks maybe some text or something, or
Mhm. Yeah,
like
I don't know if that's me, but I think it looks a little bit weird. Like I don't know, maybe like a bit overweight, you know, because
yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo used to be and he still is athletic. You know, he's in
yeah,
shape, with a lot of muscles, and it just feel like one average player with I don't know, a little bit fat. Sorry. Um,
yeah. No, I agree. Um, I think the visually, like all the chromatic aberration and the lens flares and the fog in the background, I think it looks really clean. I think just the maybe the character itself doesn't.
yeah, all right. That's a no. Okay, this one.
There's a
Uh,
split.
yeah.
I don't see a split.
Is it
Oh,
this
that's
one?
the
I think because that's the only thing that could look like a split.
yeah,
But I would say no automatically because we can see any kind of split that respect
yeah.
the all the guidelines that you provide.
A potential to be a magazine cover, but it
Yeah,
just doesn't fall with the guidelines.
that's right. Sorry. See,
I really like this one, man.
yeah, that's a split right here. I like it.
Um, I first of all, the best part about this is I don't even know how they did this. You see these lines?
Yeah.
Gives me that Doctor Strange poster vibe. But it looks really cool. I
Mhm.
think with the glowing logo in the background and the especially the look at the inverted text on one side in the middle,
Oh yeah.
the
Okay.
beard and spider. I
Yeah.
think that looks really cool.
Yeah.
The red and the yellow work. Um, I can't think of things that's not good.
Yeah, I really like both that's duochrome color palettes, like the Bordeaux versus the Golden palette. I think it's working quite well. Even the distorted effects line in here, that's working well. Maybe the Adidas logo is a bit too flat, too look at
Yeah,
me, that's too prominent. I think you just maybe reduce the opacity. I think it
right.
would work very cool. But yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah, I agree. Emac.
Uh, by Emac, yeah. Okay. Sorry, no, not a sport. Even that's
Not
cool.
sports.
Yeah, but not sport. I like the font in here. Uh,
I like the grunge, like the grain and all that they have going on,
yeah,
and the border, but just yeah, not a
that's
sports
sports.
poster.
Oh. That's a similar thing that
The A lot of people use that.
had this one.
Yep, and the Breaking Bad one.
Oh yeah,
But I've a lot of people have told me that's supposedly AI. Um, the faces,
yeah.
but I don't know.
Are you talking about the wounds and the
I
blood?
think everything. I think the Connor's face and Khabib's face,
Yeah,
the way the hair is.
yeah.
People in the chat are saying it's AI.
That's a shame because I think that's a great artworks like this, but without knowing that's
Yeah,
AI, yeah, if people
yeah.
are saying that's AI, that's a no then. But I
It's yeah.
choose.
Even like the if you look at the wounds on the face of Connor, almost look a little bit too perfect. And I
Yeah.
know there's no pictures of him like with wounds like that.
Mhm.
Um,
But
so
yeah,
if it's
but
not AI, I will personally apologize. Um, just
yeah,
the way things look.
even the lighting, I mean, that's a high level of lighting if he
Yeah,
managed to do it from zero, from scratch. But like you said, if it's not AI, apologize, but I would say that's AI. Oh,
he's not in the chat, is he?
oh,
Mars is it Marcelo?
Marcelo. And what you're trying to say and what he's saying from me, that's AI. You see the level of detail and the level of this photography treatment, and then you just have a simple font like this that's
Yeah,
been added later. So I don't think that's
yeah,
logical.
yeah. And yeah, even when you look at the look at the paint strokes for the split, even those are like too clean, like
Yeah,
really good with the blood and all that.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, this one is AI.
Is it?
I mean, for the sky part and the background part, I would say
Yeah.
yes. But sure.
Also, zoom in on Islam shorts, the white shorts. Um, you see how the UFC logo is
Oh,
not the UFC logo?
yeah, yeah.
So,
AI. Sorry.
yeah,
Okay, Copa del Rey. Oh, this one is really cool. Love the gradients in the background.
yeah, yeah. Um, Not sure about the eye glow on the second on the yellow one.
Yeah.
Um, the other one, I don't know what the
Oh,
name is for on the right side.
oh, sorry.
Um, Looks a bit like alienish. I don't know if his eyes are actually like that or if you added this,
I think
but
it's been added later.
yeah. But I think the background is cool. It's
Mhm.
f-
Yeah,
follows like a funky type of look. I like it.
yeah. But I would say no because there is better stuff in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
that's a great thing with the logos, the text and stuff. But
yeah.
just because there is all other designers who did great thing, we can take everyone.
Uh-huh.
So I would say no.
Yeah. First WWE.
Yeah.
This this is nice. I, yeah, I think this would be another example of what we said last time. Like it's a good concept just because of the level of other designers.
Yeah. It's no.
Um, I think too much going on in the background. Like look at the detail in the sky
Mhm.
and the rocks, but the it kind of overshadows the actual subject.
That's right. I agree. Like
So yeah,
so much lighting and brightness going on. Can understand. It's too flat to me.
yeah. So no,
Oh, okay. For remaining one.
almost there, man. Almost there.
Yeah. I would say no because I think that's not finished. That's not a finished work.
Yeah, kind of similar to the Ronaldo one.
Yeah.
Um, Clean, visually appealing composition
Hmm.
with the blue and the nice colors, but just not finished.
Yeah. It almost looked like an illustration. if we remove the buildings behind, like just look at
Yeah,
Mbappe and Lamine Yamal, it's look like illustration. But yeah,
yeah. Mm,
I would say no, but this is too dark. We can't even understand who this is except if we
yeah,
read its
just
name
the
on the
name.
back. Yeah, but
And also not very symmetrical. Like look at it's not centered.
yeah,
So yeah, no for
okay,
me.
no. Okay, another LeBron James and Bronny James artwork.
Um, I think even though the faces are not perfectly aligned,
Mhm.
I think their poses work where one person's looking downward, one person's looking kind of upward.
Yeah.
Um, the black and white is nice.
Hmm.
Maybe the skin tones could have worked on a little bit better. Like I
Yeah.
think it's too bright some areas.
Yeah. This is too harsh, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I would say no. But
yeah,
I
no.
see what you're trying to do with all the overall texture and the overall composition with the type in the middle, but I think maybe it needs more work on this one.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, this one, I
uh,
don't know. I would say it's AI, no?
a lot of people did say that about this one. I at first I thought it was real because it kind of looks like Tyson Fury,
Yeah.
but the hair and stuff is too perfect. Maybe.
Yeah. Uh, uh, uh,
Are you in the chat? Who is this from?
Hibit. Hibit.
Hibbit. I'm here. Yo, is this bro? Be honest. Is this AI or no? And if it is, like, how much of it is AI?
There's nice bokeh in here, like it, but when you just look at the skin treatment on the forehead of the
Yeah,
Tyson Fury, I don't know what are these lines. I think like it's AI.
maybe use an upscaler or something.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah, well, higher quality, but in my opinion, there is not much work in here. Just like you put a photo, you just split, but there is no lighting or any. Uh, I don't know. Just you just took great pictures, did a bit of color grading, but I don't see much work in there.
Yeah.
Or maybe
The
I'm
only
just.
thing is that is wait. He's saying the only thing is that is so is the person, but it was no light or anything on it. I did the both sides manually.
Oh, okay.
Um, because I like I see what you're saying about there's nothing else there. I like the contrast between the locker room in the background and then the crowd in the other side. Um, but yeah, like even outside of that, it's kind of simplistic.
Yeah, I would say maybe the artwork will looks better without the text because we can see a great difference between what you've been working on,
Yeah,
the overall layout, and there you just put a very basic text.
yeah,
Um, that's tough. I would say no, but that's on
yeah,
me. I would say no.
yeah. I think even outside of the AI stuff, like it's a great design. It's
Hmm.
we're not saying you used AI, but it's just like there could be more things added to the poster to make
Yeah,
it look better.
yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, there's a.
That's
Oh,
it.
oh yeah.
So, damn, that took us like how long?
There's-
12. We started with 10:45.
yeah,
So, an hour 15. So I got 14 people.
yeah. 14.
We can
Okay.
moving on moving on to the next. And then so what the plan was from here, we just score it out of 10,
Mhm.
5 for concept and 5 for execution, and then the person with the highest score wins.
All right. Let me. Can't remember which one was the first because I can see.
Well, let's start with the first one that we had. We had also, did someone just post a new one?
Yeah, I think this one.
Oh man, I mean it's too late, bro. And now
Yeah, Sorry.
Next time, just be on. You know what? By the way, Terry, like, can you guys hear me or see me? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I think his camera must have failed or something. Put me in again. All right, got you, bro. How do I do that? Invite to speak there.
Sorry about the issue.
No, no, you're good. You're good. What happened?
I think I just opened Discord on my mobile phone, just try to have multiple screens, and
Oh, okay.
it crashes the whole thing. So sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. If you were gonna share your screen, Terry, should I just send you
Yeah.
the Excel sheet so you can add up our scores so you can show it,
Um. Yeah. I
or
think.
should I
Yeah.
share my
Okay.
screen?
As you want.
Because yours was working, so I was like, why don't you just do it? I am recording on my side, so like whatever, I can see both your camera and my camera and your screen, so I think it's perfect.
Okay.
So I'll just send you the sheet if you can open it
Yeah.
on your end. Um, Send me your email on in DMs so
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can
you.
see
Okay.
it.
Just sent you.
All right, on Discord, right?
Yeah, on Discord. Yeah.
Okay. You got time, right? Maybe half an hour more, or you got to run.
Yeah, I would say half an hour, and I think we will
Okay.
be good.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, man. I thought it wasn't going to take so long. I thought there's not going to be more than like 10, 15 entries, but we got like almost 50. So
That's okay.
sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
Yeah. If you check your email, I just sent it to you.
Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, just received. So what do you want me to do? Just we go over the 14 participant and gave a note, right?
Um, or you know what? Why don't we just like you pull up the designs again in the contest entries, and I'll just type in the scores on my screen, just
Okay.
so you don't have to do both things.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
let me share my screen. Can see my screen right now.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Uh, I think you will need some help. Oh, I know, right? I got the name. So the first one is Ashiro. Where
Sure
is
of,
it?
yeah. I think the third one, the F1.
Yeah. Okay, so you said about concept and the execution.
So should I grade it first?
Yeah, please go first.
Okay. Concept out of five. I think it's really well done. I like the day versus night. I would give it. I would give it a 4 for concept. How about you?
I like the ideas of older versus younger one.
Hmm.
So for the concept, I would say four. That's a great idea. Even though, not even though, but like he's been using for the middle split. Like this is a racing track, and I like this
Right.
idea just to put a Formula One car in it. So for the concept, yeah, four. I agree with you.
Okay.
However, for the execution, I might not be so tender with that. You see the masking out on Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
oldest version. You can see some of the artifacts and
Yeah.
remaining pieces, and I think there still needs some work on the color grading.
Yeah.
I would give it maybe a three, or two or three.
Two or three. You want to do 2.5 then?
Yeah, let's split in the
Okay.
middle. That's the
Okay.
topic of the contest.
Um, for me, I would say the execution. I do like some of the small details, like you see the fire sparks coming out of the race car at the
Yeah.
bottom. I think
Mhm.
that's a really cool effect. Um, I like the depth of field in the background that they have. It looks very subtle, very minimal.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, I'd give it a 3.5 for execution out of 5.
Okay.
So that brings your total up to 14, and I got a tally going on right here. So
So that's a note
let's.
on 20, right?
That's out of 20, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
next is Sani Designs.
Yeah, this one.
Hey, concept I think is really nice.
Yeah.
Um, concept I would say with a magazine cover. Um, it's a solid 4.5 for me.
I was hesitating on putting maybe a five, but yeah, I like the idea of the overall magazine, just putting it straight in front of your face. I would agree. Let's put 4.5 because let's say perfection does not exist.
Okay. And then for execution, what are you thinking?
For execution, I would say uh, that's a solid four in my opinion.
Okay.
Um, because I like the overall color palette. Even though there are still some efforts that could be put into the grunge effect, the border, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I would say four because that's a great concept. But maybe if you want to put earn more points, just work on the type on the top, and maybe the grunge painting effect on the sides.
I would say the best thing about the execution is the colors. I think the glow really makes it stand out, the
Mhm.
both the yellow and the blue.
Yeah,
But with that being said, I think the background could have been definitely better. So imagine if your overall poster is looking this good without the background having proper elements. How good would it look with the proper background elements, right?
yeah,
I don't
that's right.
know what the red thing in the background means. I think
Maybe
if you
that's
could
its name, or I don't know.
yeah. Just some things like even the golden basketball doesn't really add up there. The
Yeah,
only reason it works is because the color matches the gold, right? So just
that's right.
because of that, I would give the execution a 3.
Execution. Okay.
So that puts him at a 16.
Or maybe I've been given too many points. Oh my god.
Nah, you're good, bro. You gave a
Okay.
4 for execution, so it's not bad. Next one is Kev's Dela Cruz.
Okay. So the Dallas Mavericks one.
Yeah. Huh. Concept is nice. I always
Yeah.
like the day versus night look for the concept. But again, with that being said, what more does it have than day versus night, right?
Yeah.
It's
Or maybe that's in concept that's the past versus the present, like Dirk Nowitzki, it's a past
mhm,
version of the Dallas Mavericks team, and now Cooper's flag is the present, what's going on right now.
right,
So
right.
we got two main aspects in it,
Yeah.
past versus present and night versus day.
Did you
I would give it a four.
for a concept?
Yeah, four.
Okay. I would give it a 3.5 for concept. And how about execution, Terry?
I think that's missing a lot of the lighting and shadows work. I mean, we got the main base in
Hmm.
here, but I think more time, more working time on this would be great to improve the artworks. Um, I would say maybe a three
Three
3.5.
for execution.
Yeah, 3. Let's
Yeah.
put 3.
Um, yeah, no, I agree. Like, besides I think he did a good job of the shadows. Look at how clean the shadows look at the bottom. The edge lighting on both with the orange highlights look pretty good. But I think the split in the middle could have been a bit better. Um,
Yeah.
so I will give it a three also.
Okay.
So
And
that brings it to 13.5.
okay, and as you can see, the lighting is coming from behind the players, like the sun
Yeah,
is getting down behind, but it looks like we got a main overall lighting in front of Cooper's flag, so that's not logical
yeah, I agree.
compared to Dirk Nowitzki, where the lighting is coming right in front of him. We got the
Yeah,
nice lighting and
edge
shadows.
lighting.
So
Yeah, for sure.
uh,
Next is MOHV BJN.
yeah, so Kobe versus Jordan.
Hmm. I think the concept is there. Um,
Yeah.
with the yellow versus the red and the split. I think overall the concept is good. The idea behind the snakes and adding the Black Panther on the other side.
Mhm.
I think the
Yeah.
concept is a solid uh, 3.5 or a 4.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give the concept, I would say, a 4.
Okay. I mean, both photos of Kobe and Jordan's on top, they are quite similar, but we can feel all the drama and tension in the eyes. Um, yeah, I would say 3.5 for the
Concept.
concept, even though that's a great comparison between Kobe and Jordan. But yeah,
Okay. And then execution.
and for execution, there are some parts of it that I like it. But there are some other parts that, like the lighting, it's too bright, too harsh,
Mhm.
too powerful, and I think you might want to be a little more subtle in your lighting treatment in here. Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
the concept is great, but maybe I would just put like a 3 or a 3.5 for the execution because there is so much room for improvement in here.
yeah. Yeah. So what do you say? 3.5?
Well, I would say 3.
Okay. I
Sorry.
agree. Yeah, no, it's from my side, the execution, like we talked about before, it's a lot of silhouettes going on in the middle, and
Yeah.
some of the outer glow is not needed. So for that reason, I give it a 3.5, just because I like the glowing aspect of some of it, just similar to what was the name of the Slava.
Mm,
I like his work in general, so I may be biased, but yeah, I'll give it a 3.5.
yeah. Okay.
So that brings the total to a 14.
Okay. Okay. That's big.
Next up is
Next,
Vic.
this one. Oh,
Hmm.
so about the concept, I like it, even though that's quite minimalistic. Um,
I think it just works. I think in this one, the execution would definitely be higher than the concept for sure. Just because of the execution, it looks so good. Whereas the concept is rather simple, but sometimes that's what works. So, like for me, execution wise, I'll give it a 4.5, just because of the way the skin is textured and the colors are blending with each side.
yeah, I agree with you. Let's put a 4.5, and for the concept, I would say uh, a 3.5 because it's working, but it's not like original, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
We can
yeah.
see a lot of this kind of composition with both heads heading toward a different direction, and that's not a very unique and original concept that you might see.
Yeah, I think if he, you know how we kind of spoke about before, if he added those silhouettes in the background, just like dark, low opacity stuff in the background, just so we have something else to look at, maybe just on one side, I
Yeah.
think that would have been a little bit better. But yeah, for concept, I will give it a 3. So that brings you up to 15.5. So then we got Wolf Graphics.
This is the NBA one, Grizzlies versus
Yeah.
Timberwolves.
concept wise, great day and night. Um,
Yeah. I think
uh,
this is more my style because this is very cinematographic. I think like I'm
yeah,
going to watch a movie in here, like a lot of
right.
tension and violence, but you can see a lot of energy, and I really like it. The overall lighting, some sort of golden lighting going on top of the grizzlies
Okay.
animal, and yeah,
Just the motion blur, as you said, could have been avoided that much.
yeah. And I don't know if you know it, but in when you're working in a movies or cinematographic look, when you're just trying to take your camera and you rotate it a bit, that's called the Dutch effect. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's correct. And in movies, you can see that when you're trying to bring in a lot of tension, a lot of drama, something not right is going on. And here, that's logical because that's two teams. I won't say that they hate each other's, but you want to highlight the drama and the tension. So the Dutch effect in here, I think it's working great. And for the concepts, I would say that's a 4. But for the execution, it might be close to 5. I would say
Wow.
4.75 if you want to get closer.
Okay. Damn. I agree. Yeah, I think the only negative thing I see about this with the execution is I think the motion blur just takes away a little bit. Just because
Yeah.
if I look at the overall poster, it's really cinematic, really nice. But then I look at towards the bottom, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of displeased with it. So I would give it a 4 for execution. For
Okay.
concept, it's as the name suggests, it's a wolf versus a bear, right? It's day versus night. Um, Not the most creative thing I've seen in this contest, but regardless of that, I think the execution makes up for
Mhm.
it. So my execution is going to be 4. My concept's going to be 3.5.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that's 16.25. That's the highest one so far.
Yeah. That's up to 5. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then we got O4 GFX.
Oh, that's also one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept this is working really great. That's a LeBron versus Stephen, like can say one of the best rivalry of the
Yep.
NBA. It's still like this is California vibe, like San Francisco, Los Angeles. So this is working.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um, Stuff going on the foreground with the very dark Larry O'Brien trophy. Pushes are high in the middle towards the athletes. I think it's working really great. For the concept, I would say, oh, someone got a 4.5 for the concept, but I think that's a 4, at least a 4.
Yeah. For concept, I think O4 GFX plays it safe. What I mean by that is you take the California palm trees, you take the San Francisco bridge, you add the trophies in the background. So it's like, I don't see a lot of stuff like this stuff has to work because, you're not experimenting with a lot of new things here. The red versus blue is there, the city vibes are there, the
Yeah, and all
trophies are
right.
there. So a lot, there's not a, what I'm saying? So just because of that, I don't see a lot of experimental stuff, like
Oh,
original
yeah.
stuff. So just for that, I'll give the concept a 3.5, but the execution is where I would give this a solid 4.75 just because of how clean everything looks.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is the lens flare, first of all, I think it's almost perfectly done.
Yeah.
So and the rings was a great addition because I know they probably didn't have the picture with the rings on. So the fact that you blended those on and they look
Mm,
pretty natural
yeah.
sitting on there, I think 4.5 would be mine for execution.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
now
yeah, I
it's
agree.
your call, Terry.
So much pressure. Um, yeah, maybe I might be biased because this is one of my favorite from the entry list, but I would give it the same note as the previous one, so a 4.75.
Oh wow.
Because I like it, the color grading of this is almost cinematographical. Like I'm watching a
Yeah.
movie, and this is the end scene where both antagonists are looking into the camera. Like there's a second episode coming on. I don't know,
Hmm.
but that's something that it's different in this one.
Hmm. Yeah. So with that, this one is
Oh my
16.75.
gosh,
That's the highest one right now.
this is
You
my
might have just
fault.
crowned the winner, Terry. I'm just letting you know. Um, let's move
Oh,
on. We got Oxydox next.
oh, this one already know. Okay, so for the concept, maybe we already seen old versus young. I don't know, but
Hmm.
which note we gave for the concept for the similar one. I think that was Ashirov and the Dallas Mavericks. Was it Kev de la Cruz who did it?
Uh, I think so, yeah. But I think someone else who did the Daredevil concept, we told him it's not very original, and
Yeah.
this is similar to that.
Um,
Like concept wise, I wouldn't give it too high, just because again, it kind of plays it too safe, where old versus young, red versus white.
mhm.
Um, would
I
be
know,
a
right?
three
But
from me.
if we put a three, should we adjust the notes of the previous one? Because to be fair, I don't know how to think about this.
Who else did we give a three for? Like, what was the last Daredevil one we saw? The LeBron one?
No, the other this was Ashirov with this one with Lewis
Oh,
Hamilton
we gave a
and
four.
yeah, and
Uh,
this one perhaps that was not the older versus younger one, just past
I
versus
see, I see.
present. Uh,
See,
but
I'm kind of comparing it to Vic's design with the purple versus white LeBron. Um, you see at the towards the
yeah,
bottom, yeah, that one, and we gave that a three for concept, because
yeah,
again, it wasn't original, and we've seen that a lot. But then I agree with the old versus young. That was a four. I could do 3.5 then for this, be in the middle for
yeah,
Oxydox.
yeah. I agree. Let's put the same.
Okay, and then how about execution for him?
There's some parts of it that I think it's working great, but I think that overall I would give it a 3.5 because some element of it might need more work, like
Yeah.
the integration of elements, the lighting, there is a chromatic aberration that's working well, but I don't know, maybe needs more work. So there's some kind of elements in here. I don't know what's the link between Jose Moreno and these elements.
It looks like almost like a spy poster, like a CIA type of like,
Yeah.
spy movie or something.
Oh, the special one. Yeah. Yeah. That makes
So
sense. But yeah, I would
I agree.
say 3.5 for the execution.
So that's 3.5 across the board. He gets
Mhm.
14 for that.
Okay, Sam. Okay, the night art
Mm,
direction. I mean, I like it. This is working really well. Um,
yeah. I think the
for the con.
education. Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. No, go ahead, please.
I, I was just saying the execution. Um, because the execution is done so well, the concept automatically looks nice.
Yeah.
This type of style with the stretched legs. Um, I think the shadows are a great touch. I think
Mhm.
the overall minimalistic look. So for the execution, I think this is a solid 4.5 for the style he was going for.
Yeah.
But again, for the concept, it is basic, but that's not to say basic is bad. It's just that I don't see like anything that's like dangerous or risky that he
Mhm.
used in this design.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But on the other hand, when you look at it, I think that's original in a way that I haven't seen that kind of concept in the entry list before. Like this is
Right. That's
very
true.
front line. We just put the athletic silhouettes of the pitcher from both teams and the
Hmm.
overall execution with the type, with the patterns and the color palettes. I think it's working great. And for the
Yeah.
concept, I find it very original. And of course, I would give it a higher note for the execution because I think it's more about graphic design skills, trying to lay out the whole thing.
Yeah.
Um, for the concept, I would give it a four, and for the execution, I would give it a 4.5. I would say because sometimes it's
Okay.
not about throwing a lot of VFX,
Yeah.
cinematographic elements. Sometimes it's just about graphic design skills, and in this case, we can see
Hmm.
that although Sam, who just designed this, he can show some of the graphic design skills that's required to have I don't know, freelance job or designing artworks for great clients with
Yeah,
new guidelines and that kind of stuff.
I agree. Um, I think I give it a 3.5 for concept, just because everything is great. Um, yeah, where would that
Okay.
put him? That's 16 and a half. Oof,
That's close. That's really
damn, I
close.
know. Yeah, they're all so nice, man. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough because that's not a comparison between who's better than the others because they are
Yeah,
all great artworks. But we, at the end of the day, we need to get a note and give you a note to see who
yeah,
won. But overall, we like it all the entries that's been given on
yeah.
this contest. Who's Eldian? Oh, okay.
LDM. Hmm.
For the content, but that's I would say 3.5 because that's old versus young. But however, on the execution side, I really like it because, as I told earlier, that's close to a Netflix poster or something like that. What gives you the motive to watch a TV show about Lionel Messi? So I really
Hmm.
like the execution in here, the 3D metallic effect on the text, all the chromatic lighting aberration, which you can see in here.
Hmm.
Um, I would say maybe for the execution of 4.5 because I think it works really well, even though it could have been maybe more subtle on some of the things, but I would say a 4.5.
Yeah, I think I agree. The execution, how we talked about in some of the UFC posters, this poster does a great job of telling you these are two different faces and not just a combination of one face. So even if I'm looking at it from afar, I'm not confused
You
as
can
to what
tell.
I'm looking at. Yeah, exactly. So for that reason, I think the execution, I think the paper texture in the center did a really good job of separating everything.
Yeah.
So I would agree with 4.5 for the execution. Concept wise, it works for a Netflix style of documentary or a film poster,
Mhm.
where everything's kind of simplistic and it looks really, really cinematic with the chromatic aberration. Um, but again, old versus young, red versus blue, just because of the lack of origin. And there's nothing bad with these things. It's just I'm giving out these scores based on how many we've seen in the past.
Mhm. Yeah.
So for the concept, I would give it a 3.5, and for execution, I'd give it a 4.5.
Okay.
And what do you what'd you say for concept, Harry?
I was thinking about between 3 and 3.5, just as you said, this is something that we saw
Yeah,
before, so
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 3
3
point.
3.5. Yeah,
Okay, that's 16 right there.
yeah, that's great.
Um, Nicola.
Uh, okay, yeah, let's see one. For the concept, um, I mean, same, maybe three. I would say three because this is something that we've already seen in the past, and I don't want to downgrade his work because if his artwork was on the first list, maybe we would have given him a better note. But
Yeah.
for the concept, I think that's just one classical version of a design, one with some visual effect on top of him. So I don't see any kind of more um, I don't know, something very original in that requires a higher note, so I would say three.
Okay, that's for the concept.
Yeah, that's for the concept. And for
Uh,
the I don't know about you, what are you thinking about?
yeah, I mean, for the concept, I agree. Like, pretty basic concept. I think this is another example of where execution outweighs the concept because of the execution. We are looking at this, the viewer wants to look at it more, because of the eye glow and the glow in the forehead. So I think I think some posters have natural elements inside them that grabs
Mhm.
people attentions automatically,
Yeah.
and some posters do it through their concept and some do it through their execution, sorry.
Yeah.
So this is definitely more on execution again, so I would give it a 4 for execution, just because he did a pretty good job with the eyes and the glow.
Mhm.
For the concept, I give it a 3.
Okay. Let me think for the execution part. Need to zoom in a bit. Fire. I aim.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I aim, and what's the other side?
I don't know what's it, but fire,
I
aim and
aim and I
fire.
fire. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a reference to one of his fights where he used like a bow and arrow kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw one of the celebration that he did.
Yeah.
Okay. For the execution, I mean, I would say the right part. I like it. It's working really well. Also the left part. I would say maybe some lack of details, more of the lighting because this is very bright for the
Yeah.
lighting part. I would maybe give it a 3.75 if you want to give some details about it.
Yeah, yeah, no. And I think a small tip about the arrow in the forehead, I think if you use some form of blend if
Yeah.
towards the hair, where the hair is kind of it can you can see the arrow is kind of integrating inside his head.
Mhm.
I think that would look really cool. Whereas right now the glow is there, but it kind of seems like you just slapped on a sticker on his forehead or something like
Yeah.
that. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think this one is the next. Yeah.
Ooh, MP97.
I find it very original in a way that we haven't seen that kind of concept
Mm-hmm.
in that way. Like the split isn't in the middle. Obviously, there's a line in the middle, but what I said earlier, what is more important is on the sides, and this is how you can describe the split.
Yeah.
Um, I like it. For the concept, maybe I wants to be original, so that's why I would give him a 4.25 or between 4 and 4.25. If you see
Mm,
what I mean.
yeah. Yeah. I think yeah, concepts again, one of the most original ones we've seen. Um, I think this is one of the types of posters where concept is better than the execution, even though the execution is really, really good.
Mhm.
I think the concept still outweighs it. Mm, for execution, I'd give it a 4,
Okay.
maybe a 3.75 for execution, just because it's every time I see a single color being used, it kind of looks a little bit flat to me. I think dual
Mhm.
colors work the best for sports poster if you're trying to tell a story, especially. So
Yeah.
just because of that, I would give it 3.75 for the execution. Concept is original, so I'd give it a 4 for that.
Okay. I would say for this one, I would give it a 4 for the concept, and I would say a 4.25 for the execution because I really like it, and I don't agree what you're saying about maybe we need different colors going on in here. We got
Hmm.
a typical duochrome in here with black and whites, and the whites are more yellowish. And I think it's working really great. And maybe what's missing in here, that's some sort of execution for the type at the bottom, St. George versus Pereira. But on the overall, I can really feel a cinematic look. Maybe we might need more details on the skin textures, maybe more grain to make it more
Yeah,
more cinematographic.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
that's just my preference in here. That's why I'm giving more points.
No, for sure. Yeah. I agree with you with the dual tone, the black and the yellow. I think yeah, like if this had more than two colors, it would look kind of off, just like with a lot going on.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
I
I was
was
just
just
gonna say it's
oh, go ahead,
no, I was
please.
just gonna say it's according to the I don't know if you've seen UFC 300 poster. That's
Yeah,
also utilizes the black and yellow a lot. So I think it's
yeah, I know,
in
right?
accordance to that kind of style. So I think yeah, it works because of that for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I definitely see what you're trying to say. I just want to add that that's not duotone 100% because we can see some of the skin texture that's more brown, so it brings a one more color that just might need in here, and that's subtle because if it was a white skin fighter would have different colors, but in here we can see some sort of brown colors
Hmm.
kicking in into the artworks, and this is why I find it's great. That's subtle, and what's the level we are looking for.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
So
Okay.
that's a 16 right there.
Okay.
It's up there.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got
this one.
just design, yeah.
I mean, I like the concept of this is original in a way that we got two different fighters with painting on their faces, kind of a Nordic Viking
Hmm.
atmosphere in here. Uh, and what I like in here is there is a link between, let's say, photo manipulation in here, what's going on top part and the bottom one. Like there is something logical between the choice of the font, the choice of the patterns and ornaments, the colors, and what's going on with the faces. This is why I really would like to put high notes for execution and for the concept. Maybe as well, I like it this one. Um, I mean, so much tension, and I do want to see this fight by just looking at this poster. You know?
Exactly, yeah. I think a small thing they could have done is maybe adding some tiny detail in the sword, maybe
Oh yeah.
relating to the fight, like maybe some text or some logos or some signing. Right
Mhm.
now it looks kind of random.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of to like make it slightly better. But I
Yeah.
think overall how they added the shadows and the use of the paint, and maybe like a small thing would be like adding a little tiny bit of glow in the paint.
Mhm.
Maybe for some people that would stand out more, maybe not. I'm just like a big fan of like, that boss logic kind of vibe where there's some glow involved and that usually
Mhm.
stands out. So I'm always a fan of that, but I think I can't think of anything much more than that. So for execution for me, I think this is a solid like 4.5, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Um, what did you say for execution?
Um. Yeah. A 4.25. I would say because there's still room for improvement.
Yeah,
Even for the painting, as you can see, we can still see some of the remaining. I don't know if it's a blend if that he used to blend with the skin, but
yeah,
uh, I would say this is not nicely looking. The way the painting
yeah,
is integrating into the skins of the fighters.
yeah, yeah,
Even that part, we can see some of the yellow tones. I don't know why
yeah.
there is yellow in this paint, so there is room for improvement, but overall, that's a great design, and I really like the bottom part with the metallic effects and the ornaments. That's quite logical. I like it, so I would say, yeah, 4.25.
And what did you
Uh,
say for a concept?
and for the concept, I like it, so I would say solid 4.
Okay. Yeah, concept, I was gonna give it a 4 also,
Okay.
which does tie it with our
Oh my God.
16.75. So so I don't know what we're supposed to do there. But we got
Let's do the final one and then we come back
okay, okay, okay.
to give more suspense in it.
Sure.
By Email. Um, which one? Oh, this was this one.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
for the concept, is it just like two teammates, or like Adidas players? Wanna?
They're I think yeah, they're both Adidas players, they're both
Yeah.
teammates.
Mhm.
Um, so that's why they have the same jersey on.
Yeah.
So I think concept is nice. I don't see like anything too creative or too original that we haven't seen before. I like the addition of the logo in the back for sure, but this is one of those things again that I like the execution a lot more than I like the concept.
Yeah.
I like how I told you before the lines in the poster. So for me, the execution side is going to be strong than the concept here.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree. And you see, for the concepts side, if you put a Adidas logo in here, I might be expecting to see some of their signature shoes, just to
Yeah,
prove and enhance that concept that you're trying to highlight and to display for us. Like, they are both Adidas players. We might want to see some of their signature shoes just to it give context and some logical elements that you might need
that
to
is
throw
true.
in.
That is
Um,
true.
but maybe that's just my choice. If I had one of this topic and I want to highlight James Harden and Donovan Mitchell in here with Adidas brand, I would say free 125 for the concept because I think it's missing something that's not just two teammates, that's more than that.
That's true. Yeah. For the execution, I'd give this a solid 4.5, though. I think the execution
Okay.
is one of the best we've seen, just for the colors and the I think the skin texturing, and it just looks really sharp and clean to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the concept would benefit from adding some shoes,
Mhm.
just to signify the Adidas part instead of just adding the logo on there. So for the concept,
Mhm.
I'd give it a 3.5, I would say. What about your execution?
Um, I would say maybe a four because I find that's less of my style. Even though I really like the lighting on this one right here happening in the neck
Yeah.
and the beard of James Harden. Uh, but I do find some of the other artworks that we just saw maybe it was did in a better way. It's why maybe I'm giving a four.
Okay. That's a 15.25. So
Okay,
we got two winners, man. It seems like 16.75 each for O4 GFX and then Just Design It.
design.
Um,
So it was just design. So the Viking one versus the uh,
um,
oh
I
I
think it
can't
was a
find.
LeBron versus Steph Curry one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a tough choice, man. And the thing is, they're not even like, because like at first I was thinking like we run a poll in like the Discord, like saying which one is better, but they're both like completely different concepts, to be honest. Like one's a
Yeah.
dark Viking kind of concept, one's like, summer vibes and that kind of thing. So I feel like people are just gonna go with the ones they're more biased towards. So I don't know how to pick the winner here.
Uh,
Somebody said both get 200, bro. Who's funding this, bro? Yo, chill.
they should both get $1 million. Yeah, let's go. All from the pocket of Pierre Kia. Yeah, let's go, mate.
Oh man, that's crazy.
um, Um, I mean, that's tough. Maybe do you want to give all your viewers an opinion in here? They choose, they vote, like you said, a poll, even though that's different. Uh, like you're just throwing I don't know, an Instagram story or um, stuff like that, and people got 24 hours to vote.
I
Who's the, I don't know. I'm just
I
trying to.
like the idea. I just feel like people what they're gonna do is because not all of my followers are designers. So most people who like
Oh,
basketball are just gonna choose the basketball one, and the other people just
yeah,
gonna
I know,
choose the
right?
UFC one. That's the issue with that. Like to avoid that, I guess we could run a Discord poll because I know like most people here are designers and they should not just blindly rank based on the sport. Um, but if you had to pick one out of the two, like you personally, what would you say?
Personally, I would say the basketball one, maybe. That's just because I'm more into basketball and that Steph Curry is my favorite player. When you look at the background, we got a Warriors jersey of Stephen
Yeah,
Curry. This is
of
typically
course.
because of this. I'm not watching a lot of UFC, but maybe I don't want my choice to be based purely on what I'm looking at. Because I like basketball, I would choose basketball. I just want to give a fair choice, a fair
Yeah.
something fair for both of the designers we've got in here.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah. I think yeah, just running a poll, man. I think that's what we'll do.
Yeah,
Or if not, then I could just split the prize also, like do half and half. But I
yeah.
think
I
both
don't know
really, really well done.
what are the people saying into um the discussion. I just maybe if I'm trying. Some are saying Discord poll seems cool. Uh,
Somebody said give them an Adobe subscription for a year. Yeah, as if I work for Adobe, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that, man. But that's
It's
some, yeah, people
tough.
saying LeBron x Steph. For me, I think like most people will select the LeBron versus Steph just because it's a cleaner, it's a brighter concept. People like to see colors. They like to see those kind of vibes in a poster.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
so even if you run a
Okay.
poll, I think that's going to be the winner. But let's just do the poll then. I'll run it for like a day, and then whoever wins, they win.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
that. But
Just
thank you so much, bro.
oh, you're welcome. I would like to say that's overall a lot of great participations, and we saw some great artworks with a lot of. Let me just stop the screen. Yeah, I think you overall you did a great job. It was really cool to give a note and maybe something I just want to say. Like you said earlier, AI might be a cool thing, but don't use it as a finished result. Like you said, use it as a personal assistant like Jarvis in Iron Man, someone who can help you with small tasks to spare some time on other great things and um, just look at what you did, improve your craft, improve your skills, use AI in a great way, not just to replace what you did. And yeah, it's been great being here. Thank you
I agree.
for giving me some time and hosting me. It was great.
No problem, and thank you. Yeah, like I agree. I think I've been an advocate for AI, not to replace you, but just to use it in the most effective way possible.
Mhm.
Obviously, people have opinions, and that's not for everyone, which I totally respect. So yeah. But again, thanks a lot for making time. I know you're a busy man. You're working for
It's
NFL,
okay.
NBA, Roland Garros. I don't know what else. You got a lot of clients. We get it, but I appreciate you, man. And I'm thinking of doing this once a month. So the next contest will probably be like late March, a month from now.
Okay.
Hoping to see more people come out. And then
Yeah.
hopefully, if you're available at that time, we can connect again and, do this thing again.
Yeah. Always available for judging and giving advice and pieces of feedback. Always just ask and I will be there.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Great.
I'll make a video out of this, and then if I post some reels, I'll tag you in them. So
Okay.
thank you, Terry. I appreciate it, and you have a
Thank
great
you guys.
evening, great night.
Yeah, it's time for to sleep for me. But thank you guys and wishing you a great day, great night wherever you are, and keep working.
Yes, great message, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Appreciate it.